Yeah, it's already sealed and in a bottle.
Labeled and with the tax label and everything.
So he's saying
Doesn't necessarily
basically it has to come from the store.
Not a Coke bottle.
Yeah.
A Coke bottle is a little rough. For sure. For sure.
I think the last one came.
But if it's in a sealed bottle
Yeah.
with a shrink wrap label, doesn't matter the taxes.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling myself. Because there's several countries where distilling alcohol is legal.
Which ones are not legal?
Here?
Not legal is here.
Conversation never on the blocks.
Me by the bar. Bars open. Bars open. Bars open. Meet me by the bar.
Straight up, no chasing.
We're a podcast with the conversation never on the rocks, but it's straight up no chaser. I'm your boy C4. We're back with another episode. Got a bartender back in the building.
Hey now, Drinks by Tonii's here. Hold
We got
up.
a few guestesses.
We sure do.
A few. This is the first time we did this many. We have, of course, John back. This is the Batman. Call him Batman. He's back. ProAudio, and he brought a friend, Charles. Which is yourself?
Charles Audio. Acoustics and systems and
Your camera's right there.
some
We
science.
brought you up a lot the last episode. We brought you up.
Yeah, I heard. I was watching that. I was like, okay.
It was a good episode.
It
Yeah.
was.
Like, definitely next time he's got to come. So.
Yeah. I'm glad to be here.
So, last but not least, we have Chris.
Pew, pew, pew.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Tony. What's up? Hey, I'm Christopher. Happy to be here. Thank you, C4. John, Charles.
You gonna tell them what you do?
Yeah,
What
you
the hell
know,
you doing on Open Bar Podcast?
came to the Open Bar podcast because my good friends at ProAudio invited me down to join the conversation. I work in the entertainment industry for ProAudio, films, television, music, and take care of everybody around town here in LA regarding Avid and Pro Tools.
Cool. Now we back at John. What's up, man? How you been?
Good. Good.
You brought us some more poison,
This one's
some more killover.
this one's nuclear launch.
Are we not gonna drink that? Or
Ooh,
is that
yes.
gonna be part of the show? Or you don't?
We-
Because
well,
last time I don't think we did.
It
We just
has
kinda
no
just drank
name,
anything.
so they don't know
It's
what
water.
we're drinking, but it's good.
For all they know, it's water.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
What do
and
you,
pour
what,
that
so
water.
where's it from?
Across the sea.
Across the sea. What?
It's from Armenia.
Can you break it down for me?
It's
how
from
how it's
Armenia.
made and what is it made from or anything?
I actually don't know what it's made from. I got like 5 bottles of this, and they're all different, and I don't remember
Guys ready?
which one that is.
Let me take a shot of it.
So
You know it's illegal when it comes in a different bottle.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are we talking
Well,
about?
it's
Illegal.
incriminating.
Strictly
Incriminating
speaking,
already.
It's gonna be some shit.
Strictly speaking,
It's water.
you can distill overseas
Mm-hmm.
and bring it in up to, I think, a liter and a half. There's nothing against the law.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
Teach me
Well,
some.
no, you can bring up to, I think it's 1.5 liters of liquor into the United States.
It's gotta be sealed
Yeah, it's already sealed in a bottle.
labeled and with the tax label and everything.
So he's saying
Doesn't
Well,
necessarily
basically it has to
Coke
come
bottle.
from the store.
Not a Coke bottle.
Yeah.
A Coke bottle is a little rough. For sure. For sure.
I think the last one came.
But
with
if it's in a
sparkling
sealed
water.
bottle
Yeah.
with a shrink wrap label, doesn't matter the taxes.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling myself. Because there's several countries where distilling alcohol is legal.
Which ones are not legal?
Here.
Not
Here?
legal is here.
I thought it was in some. Ooh,
It is
Distilling?
not legal.
no.
You can
No.
make your own beer.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
you can't.
cannot distill for yourself here in the United States.
why is it
But-
like hazardous or something?
Well, it's whatever
So
laws
where
that
do
we
most
have from
people
back in
go?
the
To
day.
Mexico.
Well, I'm not sure about Mexico, but Armenia, I don't think that's illegal.
No, not at all.
In China, it is also not illegal to distill.
It's actually a craft
Mm.
in
Yeah.
Armenia. It's like we have artists here. We have musicians. They have people that distill.
Same in China.
That's dope.
There's a whole culture around, the small distillation in China. Right? The Chinese baijiu and all sorts of different subjects and flavors
You
of
were there
baijiu.
for a while.
Yeah.
You were there for a while, so you wouldn't know.
Oh yeah.
What
Oh,
you doing?
sorry. Oh, that was good.
Good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Gotcha.
That's
You like
actually-
that?
Yeah, it's good.
Compared to the 40% we just had,
It's good.
it's like 65.
I've noticed
That's okay.
drinking.
I have some 70% from Barbados rum.
Oh,
69%, and it's delicious.
it's not harsh.
Oh no.
Dry.
It's called OFTD, which stands for either old-fashioned traditional dark or that's delicious.
Ooh.
He would know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good in a rum old-fashioned, believe it or not.
So the last time John came on, we talked a lot about you.
Oh, yeah.
About what
I
you
felt
do
my
and
ears
how you
burning.
do it. Huh?
I
Yeah,
felt my ears burning.
I'm sure. But with Cali Audio, what position are you taking in Cali Audio?
Well, my role
Your
in
role.
Cali is acoustics and systems. And so from designing the transducers to bringing the acoustic system together to figuring out exactly how much voltage we need in the amplifiers to go with the transducer design to get everything at the same point.
What's a transducer?
Yeah, it's a loudspeaker. It's a woofer. It's a tweeter. Sorry.
What's a tweeter?
Okay. Well, I can point over here, but the camera's not going to show it.
Tweety bird.
The big driver is the woofer, and the tiny driver is the tweeter.
Oh, and those are transducers.
Those are transducers.
Which
So
is
tweeters are
speakers.
transducers?
Yeah. Speakers are transducers. Well, the speaker has transducers in it. It's got an amplifier, it's got transducers, it's got waveguides, it's got a port tube, it's got all this stuff that
Now we
makes
getting technical.
the audio comes out.
Explain
Okay,
the
but
port tube.
The
That-
port?
that-
Now you
The
told
port?
me
That's
to keep it at non-technical level.
No, I mean, not so technically.
Okay,
But,
so yeah, I can
Because
go
we
into
know you're going to get into the technical.
No. We're not going to
Let's
play
get
that.
it.
We are not going to play that.
no, not
people who don't
too
understand it.
technical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
How would you
So
So
explain
a port
somebody?
tube allows more bass to come out of the system because the energy from the big driver, the woofer, going
Right.
into the box can be brought out through the port tube, enhancing the amount of bass. It's an oversimplification, but that'll suffice.
There's air moving because of that
Yeah.
woofer, so the port tube lets it come out
So,
of the box.
if you ever taken a Coke bottle and blown across the top and have heard a tone,
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the
that's a resonator, which is what the port tube does, and it reinforces the frequency or reinforces the output of the system at a frequency below where the woofer would normally output.
That was a good explanation. Because I do that. The glass bottles, though. I don't think the plastic ones do that.
Yeah, not so much.
Have you thought about using glass tubes instead of plastic?
Yeah.
I just that just.
I mean, clear plastic sure have.
Okay.
Yeah, those are kind of fun to do. In fact, I'm going to probably print. We've got a new product, the LPUNF,
Okay.
and they finally figured out 3D printing, and I am going to print a couple of those speakers in clear plastic and build up my samples or my product that I have at home. I'm going to put it in clear boxes because it's cool. I'm going to put LEDs in it.
See the what? Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Everybody's into RGB right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
lights
to
and stuff.
I'm going to do that whole thing, only it will be a color organ if you know what that is.
No.
Low frequencies will make red, and high frequencies make blue, and middle frequencies make green, and it'll have a whole bunch of
So
colors
you
that it
about
will
to
do
get
as it
technical.
plays music.
That'd be dope, though. That
Oh,
sound
yeah.
like it'd be dope. And a lot of people, just like gamers, when they get their computers, they want the RGB
RGB.
lights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot of LEDs that
Yep.
move to the beat or the sound. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I know.
We're going to air this
it'll-
late.
No, we're not going to offer. I mean, I don't know if any plans to offer it for the product, but I just want them on my desktop
Me
because
either.
it'll look cool.
Oh, you're not feeling that?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I just don't know I just don't know of any plans for it.
He said more plans, more money. And every time he said, that's going
Look,
to cost.
If people want it and there's a demand for it, well, that'll be a product.
Yeah, RGB is heavy right now. A lot of gamers and and then people fix their rooms up, like producer sets and stuff like that, according to lights.
Yeah. For the gamers, right?
Mhm.
It's actually an extremely separate market.
Right. Yeah.
And to find the product that can serve both is very tricky. We hope that we got that product with the LPUNF because it's compact.
Point no elbows.
High quality. It's high quality. Sounds good, and fits on your desk.
Yeah.
It feels like it belongs there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's missing that RGB element, right? But from the standpoint of what you're getting out of it, you're getting high quality audio out of it.
Dope.
And if that's what you want, then that's the product for you. If you want pretty lights for the same price, then get pretty lights.
I wasn't doing that for a drink, but I'll take it.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't. I just
Oh, is that how you get a drink?
No, I don't. That's definitely not how I was trying to get, but I got it. Thank you.
I like Chris's origin story. I want him to tell the world about it.
The origin story, huh?
The origin story.
Oh, Tonii, it's on tonight.
I see. I
Yeah.
see.
You with the Pirates right now. So, for everybody who don't know, Avid is what, Pro Tools? Avid owns Pro Tools, or how does that
Yep.
work?
Avid
is
owns
Pro
Pro
Tools.
Tools. Avid is Pro Tools.
Gotcha. So, Chris, how long have you been? Are you working with the CaliAudio brand, or how's that working?
Yeah, CaliAudio is a great partner of Avid.
Gotcha.
They help make our immersive studio in Burbank possible.
Dope.
So in our Dolby Atmos mix studio, we showcase the Avid S6, which is our flagship console, our flagship control surface. Allows you to do everything you need inside of Pro Tools, have hands-on control. And that's what all the major films are using to mix on their dub stages, all the major music studios.
Okay.
So as the speaker system in that room, to complement everything you can do in Pro Tools, we're using the CaliAudio immersive sound system. So we have two of their 12-inch subwoofers. Then we have a 7.1 or 7.2 because of these subwoofers 4 system. So a Dolby Atmos system. So we have left, center, right, 3 speakers across the front. Then we have surround speakers, and then we have 4 speakers on the ceiling to give you those height channels for Dolby Atmos. And so all that was made possible because of Charles and John with their speaker line at CaliAudio, and with the help from Triad Orbit, which manufactures custom mounts that integrate specifically with the CaliAudio speakers.
And Avid's, we're using it in our studio, the Avid Matrix, that does all the routing, all the processing for making Dolby Atmos possible.
So essentially you have Pro Tools as the software on the computer that is processing all of your audio. That's where you're able to import your audio, edit your audio, mix your audio. And then you have this control surface, the S6, where you could actually have some faders, some panning modules, access to all of your plugin parameters, EQ, dynamics, and you're able to have that hands-on control. But then to actually get sound out of this computer, you connect it to something called the Avid Matrix, or you have 2 flavors of it. You have the Matrix Studio, which is a compact 1 RU unit that gives you 16 outputs to be able to do this immersive format. Or you can use something like the Matrix 2, which is actually fully customizable. So you can basically load up this box with whatever cards you need, and that way you can custom pick all of your inputs, whether it's analog or digital, Dante, MADI, and then you can also customize all of your outputs. So you could essentially use this hardware to scale your system. So you can scale from a very small 5.1 studio up to a huge dub stage to mix theatrical Dolby Atmos. And so that I/O box is what then sends the analog signal to the Calibration speakers. And the magic of this hardware device is that it integrates directly with Pro Tools, so it's extremely low latency via the DigiLink protocol. And it also affords you the ability to tune the room, to be able to add delay compensation for all the speakers. That way you can time align each speaker to the critical listening position, to the mix position. And it also allows you to put filters on each of these outputs, independent filters for each output. That way you can compensate for the room that you're in. So, you know, a speaker will only perform as well as the room that it's in. It's really the
talking about how important that is.
Room to speaker interface that, you know, changes how it sounds. And so this hardware device allows you to compensate for the different rooms. So if you have someone talented like Charles who can come in and take measurements of each of the speakers in their dedicated location, you can calculate the coefficients to determine what type of filters you need to apply on each channel to get a perfectly neutral and accurate sound that's going to translate not just in that studio, but when you take that project, that music record, that film that you're mixing, and play it in someone else's studio, play it in someone's car, play it in a big theater. And so, you know, calibration and neutrality is really a very important aspect of both speaker manufacturing, but also audio mixing.
Absolutely. For people who don't know and don't understand how important to EQ a room is, that's what he's talking about. We was talking about the last time we was at headquarters. Important. I knew that early. So you got to EQ the room.
Yeah.
What are you about to say?
Well, I would say that as much effort as I put into loudspeaker design, it only above 700 or 800 hertz, that's where the loudspeaker does what the loudspeaker does. But below about 700 hertz, oh, it's the room. So you really need to, at a minimum, you know, if you're mixing stereo, get the loudspeakers in the right position in the room. But if you can, measure it. And if you can measure it, you can make some corrections to even out the response.
What kind of advice would you give somebody who's, you know, so you got most of the speakers that you guys provide is for the affordable. For somebody who's getting a speaker, and they don't understand that, what would you recommend they do, or what softwares would you recommend they use?
I would recommend that they would get a copy of Room EQ Wizard. Now, that software is free. I mean, you can donate, and we recommend that people donate because the author of that software puts a lot of effort into developing it. But it's not a $1,000 license for professional software. But let me tell you, that software does everything you need to do for room calibration. And it's, again, for openly available software, it's amazing. Okay.
How do you calibrate a room?
Okay.
With the software.
Well, first of all, you got to be able to make the right measurement.
Okay.
Because if you just stick a microphone in a listening position and make a measurement, it's not going to mean anything. Because if you don't have what we call spatial averaging, if you're not averaging over a volume of space, you can catch a cancellation. You can catch things that are very small in the dimension where they happen. So you really need to use a spatial averaging, whether or not you're going to put up, 12 or 15 microphone positions in a volume, a three-dimensional volume of space. We show people how to do what we call moving microphone measurements. Basically, take an RTA, and of course, look, you have time domain measurements for delays and for RT60 for looking at the impulse response. You have to do all that stuff first. But we show people how to take a moving microphone measurement. That basically, we call it a Zorro. You're just moving the microphone around and taking an RTA or a real-time analyzer measurement as the microphone's moving around. And basically what it's doing is it's averaging
that exactly.
It's swinging a mic.
That motion while the speaker is blasting pink noise.
Pink noise, yeah.
Oh, got you.
And you can call it the Roger Daltrey.
You said pink noise. I'm like,
and basically we're moving that microphone around. And so what the microphone's doing is it's capturing a little bit of sound from everywhere it's going, and it's averaging it together. And that's giving you a good idea of what your room is doing in your mix position. And you want to have that volume of space around the same volume that you're going to move around, because you're not always in the same position. You're not always sitting at the same height. You could be moving left or moving right or forward or back. You know, you want to catch a volume of space. And once you do that, what you're going to find, if you make the same measurement 2 or 3 times, you're going to get the same result. Right? But because look, if you can make 3 measurements and get 3 different results, something's wrong. Which one are you going to use? But if you can make 3 measurements and get the same answer, well, that's going to give you some confidence. And I've been able to show that you get the right answer. I have a paper that shows that using a moving microphone will give you the same answer as using a whole bunch of static microphones.
So where can people find that paper? Because there's a lot of useful information in there.
We have a link to it on our site. We can provide a link to it.
So it's on the CaliAudio website.
Yeah.
So for all the producers and engineers that don't know that they need to calibrate the room.
And apologies in advance because it gets really technical.
Oh yeah, no.
But all the data is there. And we dot the I's and we cross the T's.
It's definitely important.
But it is important. And it's important because everything that we do, we don't make hi-fi speakers. We make studio monitors. And everything we do is about translation. Translation, translation, translation. Our finish line is that people can do their work, send it out, and not get it back.
Right.
And when that happens, when people are able to do that, what they develop is confidence. When they're not worried about what their loudspeakers are doing or what their gear is doing, it allows them to be more creative. Right? Turn off the left brain, turn on the right brain. I'll have some more of that, thanks.
You got to drink that one.
Okay. Turn off the left brain.
Okay, cool.
Turn off the right. Turn off the left brain. Turn on the right brain, and be more creative. What we want to be able to do is equip artists and engineers to do their craft.
Right.
What it is that's their passion to do.
They want to do it right, get it right.
And do it right, get it right, and be better at what they do.
Especially when you're dealing with somebody like Dr. Dre who understands that. And he's like, man, you calibrate the room, man. You better go home and do it.
We only hope that we can be of service to the people that are creating the wonderful content that we get to enjoy. It's one of the high points. It's one of the things that I look forward to. I'm sorry, I hit the microphone. One of the things that I look forward to. I did it again. Sorry.
No, you did.
One of the things that I look forward to.
Cool. Your ears head over there? You slapped the mic twice. You did, right? All right, cool.
One of the things I look forward to is to hear the things that people are creating. I mean, there is just something magical about creativity and the work that creative people make.
They're passionate about it, so I mean, to come up with, people are so meticulous about how they put out certain things. So if they're doing it the right way the first time, then they'll be even more happier with it. How long have you guys been partnering with Avid?
Almost 2 years now.
2 years?
Oh, more than 2 years.
Almost 2 years?
2 years.
See if I can
We'll go with that.
Cheers.
What is your experience with the speakers? Eat.
He has no choice but to say good things right now.
Off the record.
I'll tell you about that.
On the record.
Oh, the cameras are rolling, huh?
Because I'll tell you right now.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. Before Avid, I purchased a pair of Cali Audio speakers. I purchased their
personal story. That's what's
the
up.
lowest end model, the little 6-inch.
Yeah.
Which
With
one of those?
LP6.
LP6.
Yeah.
So those are 8s. And
Yeah.
we got 6.
I purchased the
Big dogs, man.
LP6, and I got the 12-inch subwoofer. And
you was trying to get it all out of it.
well, I got them so I could
Show
play
me
records. So this was
as like a just like as a system.
as a sound system for my
snap.
turntables.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went with the Cali Audio monitors because I knew that they have incredible headroom, that I could turn them up, and the 12-inch subwoofer really blows everything else for that price range out of the water.
Okay.
And so that's what I spent my money on, and I was very happy, and I was blasting records all throughout the pandemic on a little Cali Audio system.
That's dope. So you have a personal story, and then to get into Avid, and then work with them again. How does that feel?
Well, it was incredible because they brought in their new line, the next step up, and it wasn't just a stereo setup or a 2.1 setup. It was an immersive setup, and
For who don't know what immersive is?
so immersive is.
Because I don't know what the hell immersive is.
So okay,
When you said immersive, I mean extreme, like bigger, immersive.
means a lot of speakers,
Yeah.
a lot of
Multiple
sound
speakers.
sources,
Gotcha.
multiple
It
It means
point source sound
surrounding
system.
you and engulfing you in.
So you talking about like the
sound.
room then?
Yeah. Like Cali.
You had one of those?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's that right there. That's like theater.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hear like
Oh, that room was crazy.
everything on this side of the wall. That's crazy. So immersive system.
So yeah, they helped Avid build this fantastic immersive system, and the key is that it translates whatever you do in that room will sound just as good, if not better, when you bring it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's at an extremely affordable price point. And it really is unlike anything else that the speaker industry has seen. A quality product that's affordable, but is being used by the top players in the industry. I mean, you can go to a lot of major recording studios, a lot of major film studios around town here, and you're going to see Cali Audio speakers.
That's right.
When I shoot my short film, I'm gonna come mix it up.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You already know. I'm working on a short film.
Okay.
Nice.
About what?
Um,
Your turn.
I got the name of it right now. It's called What She Calls. It's more so about like the loyalty of women to men.
Oh.
So it's deep. It's already written. I already got it. I just need to start putting the players in motion. The loyalty of women to men. I mean, but it's about friendship too, and it's kind of like a comedy. It's got like stuff in it. I have the whole thing. I just haven't started shooting it yet. So,
Nice.
but I got it.
Nice.
That'd be dope to mix it with.
Yeah. What, in Atmos?
Yeah.
Immersive?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That'd be dope.
Or you can't mix it.
Or put it,
We just need to get Pro Tools
Pro
in the
Tools.
room.
Pro Tools, that's
Yeah.
right.
We have the desk.
Yeah.
We have everything you need.
All we need is Pro Tools?
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools.
You
Pro
need
Tools.
you need Pro Tools.
Pro Tools. You need an
And
interface.
And no, they have a Matrix Studio.
Yeah.
Oh.
They already have a fantastic Avid interface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just need
Pro
Pro
Tools.
Tools on their computer with an Avid S1, little control surface, gives you some faders, mimics our larger flagship console of the
That'd be
S6, and a little Avid dock. And
Tell you what, you get me an
Plug in.
S6 and you can mix in that room all you want.
How much is the S6?
Starts at like what, $120,000?
something like that.
Yeah.
It's
S1?
a little bit of coin.
How much is the S1?
S1, you could build a really nice system, S1 and dock, under $4,000.
Okay.
And that's going to give you great hands-on control. And it's going to mimic the capabilities of a $120,000 control
He's counting
surface.
his fingers. He's like 5, 6, 7. 8.
1, 2, 3.
That's gonna cost so many legs. You gonna have to wait for that.
How many zeros is 4,000 in?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you could build a nice system.
Yeah.
So what do you say about that? Like, but people could come and mix their own.
No, we don't have the equipment. We've had people come in and reference their mixes.
But we don't have the software. Or we don't have the...
we don't have the S1 console.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also,
to be real clear, it's not like they never asked for this before. They're just thinking about this now. They're like, oh, we can mix records in there.
No, I mean, we've thought about it. We've never asked for it.
Okay.
It's a different story.
How you feel about that, though?
What, asking for it?
No. No, I'm not talking about asking, bro. I'm talking about...
That room could make some records.
Yeah, it can. It can. And
it definitely can.
By the way,
sitting in that
room has a lot of downtime between our demos that we schedule there. We have a lot of walk-ins as well that come in and goes, oh, I didn't know you guys were here. Come on in. We treat our like customers that walk in. No problem. If anyone's ever in Burbank,
it'd be dope to
stop by. But yeah, we have a lot of downtime, so it can technically be repurposed for that. Yeah. People who can't afford or don't want to or don't have the space to make an Atmos room, it's there.
Yeah. That'd be. I mean,
we are in Burbank. If anybody's in Burbank,
studio-wise, like having like a.
Oh yeah, pushing on me. I'm open for it.
That'd be dope though.
Push on him to give me the S1. I'm just
kidding. You hear that, Chris? We need to get an S1. What's up? We're going to sponsor the S1.
Hi.
Yes.
Yes. We're kidding.
Yes. I'm still waiting for the yes. You gotta say it.
Let's get some drink in there.
Oh yeah, because he need to go ahead and say yes. Come on, Tony.
Yeah, thank you, Tony.
You gotta make him say yes tonight.
Let's get some nuclear going after this.
Oh my God,
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes, John, I'm happy to let you show that.
You can use it for a weekend.
Just deliver it, huh? No, that's another avenue for people who are actually trying to.
Yeah, I mean, like I want to say we had people come in and reference their tracks before, whether it was music in Atmos or whether it was a 5.1 film that has been released. They have came in and referenced their creativity, so to say, their work on our speakers in our room.
That's it, yeah. Because I would come there like, let me use the studio real quick.
Don't sweat off my back.
Cool. Y'all heard that, right? Nah, you always keep your word. You good by it. You good by it. Nah, Charles, man, you on the show, man. We got to get on you today. I know talking to you is going to be like,
all right,
fry the brain.
I'm ready.
Let me come correct. We all drink, right? We all drink. You have the atomic bomb, you call it?
I'm going to wait for you guys to fill up.
The nuclear option.
The nuclear option.
There we go. All right, Chris, throw that back so I can give you some of this.
Tony's bringing the pressure. Tony's pushing right now.
A little bit light.
What's your go-to as far as when it comes to your spirits?
Rum.
Oh.
Yeah. I like a high ester rum. My favorite rum is, strangely, not necessarily Jamaica, although Jamaican rum will be high ester.
He gonna get you drunk. John gonna get you drunk.
Barbados rum. Rum's my favorite.
He goes toe-to-toe, believe it or not.
Yeah. Chris
too.
Yeah.
I know he do.
Toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
Did you just deal, motherfucker, deal? Okay, cool. I know he does. Yeah. We didn't already did that.
I didn't know he could
crazy.
until the last couple of events.
I gave you some Chinese baiju when you were.
Yeah.
Some baiju, some nangxiang.
John is.
Yeah, well, I was amazed. I got to tell you. Okay, John and I went to Armenia with Adi to record Adi travels the world recording traditional music.
Okay.
And we went there to help him, you know, like carry microphones, whatever he needed to record.
Set up the bands, you know, get the contacts.
Okay.
Make sure we got the venues.
Okay. Yeah,
a lot more.
He did a lot more than I did. I was just shuttling wires.
I was like, wait,
okay.
I was carrying.
But I was so grateful to be there.
Okay.
And
wait. What's his name again?
Addy.
Addy.
Yeah.
Who is Addy?
Addy.
Not to cut you off.
Addy has a YouTube channel called Hit the Road Music Studio.
Okay.
Hit the Road Music Studio, not studio. Hit the Road Music.
Hit the Road Music.
He goes around from country to country and records artists, records bands, orchestras live. So he does that whether it's in an open space, somebody's house in Morocco, or in an old fort, thousands of years old in Armenia.
So I can imagine he has a lot of followers.
Yeah, he has a decent following.
Because that's consuming right there.
Yeah, it's really cool. We had a great time when we went over.
Oh.
Yeah.
So to make a long story short,
right.
we were there. We were helping him, and the music is just so rich, so amazing. And we're recording in some of these monasteries that are thousands of years old, and there's so much history there. And then, okay, take a step back. One of the reasons that I do what I do, rather than build some other engineering thing, right, is the culture and the heart. There you go again. The heart of the people that goes into making music, goes into making food, it goes into making spirits or alcohol. Right. These are the three things that you're going to find this common thread of culture, right? So, and I'm there, and I'm enjoying the places that we're recording this music in monasteries and this traditional music. At the same time, I'm enjoying this amazing hospitality. There's not a day there that we're not in somebody's house, and they're like, you know, bringing food and all this stuff.
How much alcohol did you drink when you were
God,
more than water.
We drank like fish.
I was thinking about that in my head, like I know you was getting
more than water.
Okay, so one of these, I don't know, there's more to this. There's more to this. Okay, so we drank, gosh, I mean, multiple days. The first day we were there, we were at a place, and John orders a bottle of wine. And
John is dangerous. You gotta stay away
he
from
was
business.
That was the second day.
Second day.
John is dangerous.
He orders a bottle of wine, and I have a bottle of wine, and I'm like, he says, "You want another glass?" And I'm like, "I'd rather just have spirits." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Right?
I see where you at with
You know what time it is.
So, exactly. So,
you got them to turn up.
and then the local spirits, the brandy in Armenia is amazing. It's high ester, like the rum. I like these. Okay, it's a totally different rabbit hole, but the spirits in Armenia are amazing. One of the places we went to was a places that it's a art school where this family is showing people craft of how to carve what they call hachkars or
that was in Armenia?
Cross stones. Hachkars.
And these are
I almost got
all the skill that you would imagine of stonemasons.
Right.
And an intricate detail of these things. Then these guys bring out, we got some stuff for you. Okay, so they bring out
just
this
like he do when he comes
vodka, right?
Got something else for you.
He's got something else for you.
Got something else for you.
And the
Hey,
flavor,
try this.
the flavor of the grapes from Armenia.
Grapes?
Okay. As they're making this brandy, and this is white brandy. This is right out of the still, and it is amazing.
a lot of our wine, a lot of our brandy is made out of the specific grape that you can only find in that region.
Yep.
It's called Areni.
Areni?
Areni grapes. And
It's a magical.
Areni wine.
It's illegal to ship those, huh?
No. If it's manufactured in a factory with a seal and everything, you can ship them. In fact, they have them here, bro. They have them here.
The grapes.
Ararat.
Oh, the grapes. No.
Yes.
Okay. So
you can't.
Ararat is a amazing brandy.
Customs to shut that shit down.
Yep.
But this is white, home distilled brandy, like not aged, and it is delicious. And you can taste deep into the flavor of the grape, the way that they distilled it. Everything is just absolutely amazing.
So we told figure out how to taste that shit because he speaks.
I wish, man.
I'm thinking about that shit like, what? Okay, I can see it, but because the way he be explaining stuff.
We need to talk on a
So we're sitting down, right, and they bring out the bottle and they say, "Oh, try it." So they offered it to Charles and myself, and we tried it, and we were like,
Nope. Yep.
and we were like, that's really good, really good, and we were complimenting him on the drink that he made, right? He goes, "Oh yeah, I have a still. Me and my neighbor do that together," and at the end, when we were leaving, we're like, "All right, thank you, bye." And he goes, "Take the bottle with you." It's almost a full bottle. We just had like one drink to get the taste.
Right.
I'm like, "No, we're leaving in 2 days. This is gonna be a waste. There's no way we're drinking this whole bottle."
Bro, you go through a bottle.
Listen. He goes, "No, don't worry about it. I got like 70 more bottles in the back." 70.
What do you mean?
70 bottles
Of what?
of what he made, the grape vodka.
Yeah.
The homemade grape vodka.
gave
He's
it
like,
to you?
he gave me one.
Amazing.
But he goes, I don't want to take it. It's gonna be a waste. He goes, if it's a waste, it's a waste. I got 70 more bottles in the back. Don't worry about it.
Ay.
So we took it over, went over to my cousin's house the next day.
In Armenia?
In Armenia.
Okay.
We sat down on their patio on the second floor, overlooking the soccer stadium.
Yep.
And Mount Ararat in the view, and it was just beautiful. We were playing backgammon. The
game that you were
the
playing
homies from the hood
yeah.
came up and
The
they
game that
joined
you were
us.
playing when we was at
Yeah, Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I still don't understand that game.
They came up. We were all drinking, having a great time. That bottle was gone.
Yeah. If you think I'm embellishing, you have no idea.
So you loved it that much because you. I mean, passion. You know, passion make everything good. That's why.
But again, this is the whole thing about the capture of the spirit, the capture of the soul of the people,
right.
in the things that they create in creative endeavors, whether it's music or food or alcohol. There's something amazing about that. It's something about capturing and being able to understand at a greater level than you would just if you were reading from a book.
Right.
Oh,
that's for.
No, I'm good with the.
Oh, no, that's your. Back there. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Hey, don't
Thank you.
The passion make everything better.
Yeah.
Passion makes everything better. That's why
Passion
every
makes
time I
it
talk to you and I
possible.
be listening to how he explained every single detail. I'm like, dude, this guy's passionate.
Well, passion doesn't make it better. Passion makes it possible.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What makes it better?
What makes it better?
Alcohol.
Talent. Yeah, that's a good one. Talented passion. Yeah, that's a good one.
Passion is important though. You gotta have it.
It's necessary.
Because you will stop doing something in a second if you don't have the passion.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So you're right, and passion makes it
Possible.
possible. So yeah.
Yeah. What makes it good?
Artists out here is not talented.
No. Talent doesn't even make it great. Experience.
Yeah, because you understand.
You know,
the
talent makes it
roadblocks
good.
that gotta go around.
Talent makes it good.
Right.
Experience makes it great.
Yeah.
Experienced talent with passion.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
That's dangerous.
Unstoppable.
Experience, talent, with
With passion.
With passion.
Experience,
Makes it
talent, and
Unstoppable.
Passion.
passion.
Unstoppable for sure.
Experience, talent, and passion. Experience.
That's like Einstein.
Experience, talent, and passion. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I used the wrong reference.
Well, no. Let's
I
talk.
mean, like Spielberg.
How do you get how do
Spielberg
you
is
get
crazy
experience?
with his
That is talent, passion, and experience. Right
sometimes,
there.
like, where do these people come from? Like, when it comes to certain creativities, you're like, how do they
Look, anybody you
A
look
lot of
at.
people could be knowledgeable or experienced, and but having the passion is what brings it.
Yeah, it's that iron triangle. All three of them.
Yeah.
You're missing one. You're probably not gonna achieve greatness.
Right.
It's okay. We've
But-
got
I
plenty
swear,
of
I'm
time.
gonna text that to somebody.
But it's like anybody you know that's up there, right? An idol, somebody that's people look at and like, damn, they've got all three.
Oh,
I dare you to name somebody that doesn't have all three,
Yeah.
Who don't have it?
and
Yeah,
that's
that's
well
That's
known.
well
That's
known?
that's a legend.
I can't say.
That's a legend.
I can say a whole bunch of people who don't got it though, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I can
of course.
name drop, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna do it. We ain't gonna talk bad about people today. We gonna keep it cracking. Keep
And
it on the positive
sometimes the
note.
passion can supersede the talent. Sometimes.
Well, and that's a true statement.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Sexy Red.
You know,
I don't want to throw no names out there.
Mike
Slapped your
Rowe.
mic, bro.
Mike Rowe had
It's
he had a great point
You can
about
say that,
not
it's good.
following your passion.
He jumped out of the seat.
He had a point about, look, you may be passionate about something, but you may not be good at it.
Right.
You really have to have all three.
You do.
You may be good at it, but if you ain't passionate at it, who cares?
Are you passionate about your craft?
I am.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
He said, I can tell. That
No.
mean-
Brilliant.
Thank you.
okay, you got a little artistry in the building. You know what I'm saying?
You can sign his back later.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You can't do much with this.
Brings back to me.
Right, this right
I
here
know,
is
I'm trying to-
yes, me. That I think this is.
She
straight
did.
up and down.
Oh, you did make a drink
I
I
last
did
time.
last time. Yeah,
This
I
will make
did.
you hear
That
yourself.
was
But I was
amazing.
gonna say you guys were talking about the
Next
grapes
time you're up,
in Armenia, but I was
make your
impressed
rum
with
old
the
fashioned.
apricots you were talking
Shout out
about.
to
Yeah.
EP in the building.
I don't know.
And the
if you
team.
got
Spin
you can
policies.
Make something
craft
with it.
something, yeah, because I think
I
you
don't
can
know
do it.
what
I
we
think you
have
can
back
do it.
here.
I'm gonna make your rum old fashioned
I'm limited to
with
ingredients.
69% OFTD.
What?
69%
Oh, fuck, that's good.
OFTD. Oh, I'm sorry.
oh.
Oh,
I'm
that's
a
delicious.
Oh, that's delicious.
I'm an Uber.
Sorry.
Right?
You should
I'm
Uber.
not-
Yeah, you should Uber. Right, because
Give me a designated driver.
it's
'cause
amazing. Luxardo cherries.
After I left the last event, I have to make sure I get an Uber or something.
Okay.
Like, why? Why? We was there, but I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Barbados rum in general is amazing.
Barbados?
Barbados.
Okay.
Because it's got coconut, it's got, all your fruit flavors, your pineapple, all the things, all the esters that you would associate with a rum.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got enough strength to carry itself through a mixed drink, which is exceptional. I don't know how they did this
I've
because
never had I've probably
70%
had
is
a
like
mixed
rocket
rum
fuel, right?
Mixed rum drink?
Yeah.
Rum and Coke?
Oh, rum, you can do
I ain't
anything.
really
That's
mess
a
with
good.
Or
That's
mojito.
It's a base drink.
A mojito?
A mojito is made with rum as well,
That is a
but it's
rum
normally made
drink.
with white rum.
Okay.
A Mai Tai.
A Mai Tai?
Yeah.
Is it made with rum?
Mai Tai's made with rum?
Yeah, you got to go to the tiki bar.
And anyway,
They got,
I
tiki bar?
had an
Where's the
idea
tiki bar at?
once
they
upon a
got a lot of
time
tiki bars in Burbank, dude.
to make it
Do they?
old fashioned like you would
Yeah.
make of the
How often I'm in
bourbon with
Burbank?
this. Because I was at a place
Lately?
where they had this on the menu.
A tiki bar, though.
And I said, "Can you make an old fashioned with this?"
Where's
With
the tiki
the
bar?
rum.
There's like
With
three
rum.
of them.
So it's an orange
Where?
peel, it's a Luxardo
He be
cherry,
going around, man. I'm starting to
it's
think
a little
he's
bit
more
of
around than
a
you
simple,
are at this
I mean,
point.
simple
no,
syrup,
no. He's just
Do you
he's
search
just
and it's
single.
OFTD. Oh my God!
Yeah, all the drinks are rum at the tiki bar.
Okay. So, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, we didn't get his
We gotta-
origin
we
story.
gotta- we
Like
gotta-
learn
we
the
gotta-
man.
we gotta-
Learn the
you
man
asked
so
about the
understands
origin
it,
story.
man.
the origin story.
Origin.
Or just, how did I get here? Is that
How
what
do you
it
get
is?
into audio and you got
We're
here?
doing that
do the
open
audio.
bar podcast.
It all started when
Okay.
Back when I was 13.
Yeah, we'll be quick. We'll be quick.
12.
So I was like 11, 12 years old.
There you go.
Okay, so
Who for not just like, go ahead.
no, the real story. I was 11 years old, 11 and a half. I was at a family Super Bowl party, and you know, I've always loved music my whole life.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you remember who was playing?
Hey, I care about music and entertainment. sports business, I like. Sports itself,
Yeah,
not my jam.
Carry on. I was trying to. We was on the same page with that one.
Super Bowl party. All right, I was a kid, and an older family friend of mine, he's like 4 years older than me, something like that. He was like a teen DJ around New Jersey, the Jersey Shore, right? And so he was 15, 16, and he was DJing at like, the clubs, like the 18 plus clubs around New Jersey, and still a very good friend.
Are you from Jersey?
Yeah.
I get that with the
So-
Johnny Bravo.
Okay, so my parents are from New York. My parents are from Brooklyn.
Love Johnny Bravo.
I'm a Jersey boy. They moved to Jersey to have kids. I grew up in
see
New
it.
Jersey. Okay, I'm not
Jersey.
from New York.
Joyzy.
Jay-Z.
My grandma still lives in Brooklyn. My family's still in the city.
Did you say coffee?
Coffee?
Did you say coffee?
Yeah, Armenian coffee. You got some of that?
She's Armenian?
Coffee. No.
No?
Italiano.
Yeah,
New York.
Italian.
She's okay. Got you.
Right. Anyway, I'm at this family Super Bowl party, and
49ers and the Cowboys. Go ahead.
right. So, look, I've always loved music, and I always looked up to this family friend of mine. His name's Anthony, and I was like, Anthony, I love music. What do I do with that? How do I apply myself to music and the music industry? And he was like, dude, well, just start with, mixing music. Try to become a DJ, right? And I'm like 11 years old. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. But I don't want to just play music in my bedroom for myself. Like, I want to do what you do. I want to play music for other people. I want to learn, why people get excited about certain types of music, about programming
The
music,
energy and all that
about
stuff.
being a good DJ, right? So my best friend, Michael, was also with me at this Super Bowl party. And he was also a fanatic about music, man. And I was like, all right, Michael, like, let's venture on this DJ journey. And so we did. So we're like 11, 12 years old. And we invested in some DJ equipment, and we're like, okay, great. We don't want to play inside, just like in our bedroom for us.
Right.
Let's start a DJ company. So we started this
So y'all have a
DJ
little
company.
Passion.
Yeah, little passion, little.
Little passion.
Keep in mind how old he is at this time.
That's what I'm listening.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be able to interact with other people,
Right.
but also.
So you was trying to drink at the age of 12. That's what you're trying to do.
No, I'm trying to
You're
make
trying to
good.
get
I'm
it
trying to
to
make good on my investment.
Okay.
Okay, if we're spending money on DJ equipment and music and PA speakers, I don't want it to be in vain. I want to be able to apply that and create a business.
Right.
So at 12 years old, I created a business with me
At 12.
and my two best friends. At 12 years old, registered, licensed, and insured. Why? Because we started DJing 12-year-old backyard birthday parties.
That's
At
great.
12,
At
he's
12.
already got passion and talent.
Yep.
At 12. Go on.
12-year-old backyard birthday parties, lead to DJing school dances,
At 12.
Yeah. By the time we were 13, 14, we were DJing school dances, right? So like,
Okay.
think about like the 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade dances, right?
Yeah.
So we're in like 6th grade DJing like the 5th grade dance, 7th grade DJing the 6th grade dance, that type of thing. We're DJing in country clubs. By the time we were 16, DJing the Sweet 16s, right? So we needed insurance and a business to play in these places.
Right.
So we made that happen, and so we built a business out of this little DJ venture that we wanted to embark on. And, it taught us about, one, taking care of people,
Right.
showing up on the business front, managing a website, emails, contracts, showing up and actually performing at the event, setting up equipment, audio systems,
Right.
lighting systems, eventually video systems, right? Working with photographers. I mean, we were a full stop production company by the time we were 16. And, you know, doing all the PTA fundraiser events, Make-A-Wish carnivals, you know, all that stuff. And so, you know, when we were in high school, instead of going out and partying on the weekend, you know, Friday, Saturday, we'd go out and have gigs. And we'd make a little bit of money. We'd play music. And, you know, it would teach us about how to take care of people. And how people respond to music and what they expect out of an event. And what a celebration is. And, you know, how to really connect and bring people together. So that was, you know, the start of my career in the entertainment industry.
Nuclear. Yeah.
So that was one thing that I was doing when I was in like middle school and high school. Because basically we had this DJ business from when we were 11, 12 years old to really like 18, 19, you know, first, second year of college.
Right.
And so, you know, we were doing this this DJ business, and so I ended up going to high school, and the high school I went to had a budget for the first couple of years to invest in the performing arts department, and so
y'all was getting money.
So I participated in the performing arts department. And to preface that, when I was in middle school, about the time I started this DJ company, I auditioned for the school play as a total joke, and then I really liked it. And they let me in. I really liked it, and I found a little bit of community, and I said, okay, I'll keep doing this. So I ended up going to high school. They had a budget for the performing arts department. You know, I was singing and acting on stage, but because they had this budget, they brought in a regional director. You know, so we're in New Jersey. This director was producing shows with equity actors from New York City at a theater, you know, in New Jersey, and he brought in his team. You know, a professional lighting designer and a professional sound designer. Tonii, please.
I was looking at like a.
Oh, you want that nuclear or the
But
Grand
hey,
Diamante?
that nuclear is good.
Okay, I'll give you that nuclear. That's
Tell
the
me
Grand
how many
Diamante.
people could say,
I like that. This is the
when I
repo,
started my business at 12 years old.
Tequila.
Yeah, but it's the
First
representative.
business.
Okay, first business, still.
Yeah, I don't know too many for sure.
When did you start your first business?
Nice.
Officially, maybe 16, probably.
Really?
16,
alright, shit,
17, yeah. I started my label.
Okay.
Registered, not licensed. Of course.
Insured?
Mickey Mouse. No. Hell
No, okay.
Hell no. It was definitely registered. It was I incorporated my record label.
Yeah.
Young. I had 12 artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where, like, that's the whole. So you had your passion and your talent, and he had his passion and his talent, and now both of you are sitting here with your experience too.
So I used to sing. in
Yeah,
plays.
but
Opera.
I don't
mean, you can't sing.
I don't do
You
that.
was lip singing?
I
was singing. I was singing, man. But I was a
ready to
kid.
ask.
Look,
Throw
Millie
that
Vanilli.
out there.
No.
A few more drinks, I'll sing.
I was singing. No, but hear this out. So, you know, yes, I was performing on stage, right? So I had that experience of what it's like to be talent. What is
I
it
can see you
like?
doing this right here.
What is it like to be a performer? So, you know, when this director brought in a pro lighting designer and a pro sound designer, I found a lot in common and a lot of interest in what the sound designer was doing. And he saw some promise in me and invited me for some type of internship, working at this regional theater when it was like my second year in high school. So, you know, I was like 13, 14, something like that. And so, you know, I was DJing on the weekends with my two best friends, Michael and Nicholas.
Chris, sorry.
You wasn't selling drugs?
Sorry.
Because I was selling
Hey,
drugs.
listen though.
I was selling weed.
Does everybody deserve that chance?
Right.
That he had.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Yes. Let's say yes. Right?
Yes.
Does everybody
I said
deserve
yes.
that opportunity?
Go ahead.
That's the question. No. That's the question. Everybody deserves that chance, but does everybody deserve their opportunity?
It depends on where you're already at.
Yeah, getting it.
And your passion.
Yeah, that's gonna speak for you, right?
But sometimes it depends on
that
what
opportunity
you're already
doesn't
He was already doing
choose
a lot.
based on
Right, but he took his chance.
Right.
He took the chance, and then he got the opportunity based on the results of the chance he took.
Right.
Okay,
What
I see what you're
got,
saying.
Charles?
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. But opportunity does not present itself to everyone equally based on merit.
Sometimes you may not see it.
That's right.
As an opportunity, though.
But,
Yeah.
but it's a different opportunity.
But again, are you looking for it? Are you
was
putting
like a
yourself
handout.
out there? What are you doing to get there?
Right in the handout. He was already
It's a
working
handout.
hard.
Yeah.
Nah, there ain't no handout.
Yeah.
It wasn't
No
hard,
handout.
for sure.
You make what happens for you. There ain't
Well-
no handout.
Well, sometimes being in the right place at the right time.
I mean, there's handouts for sure. There's
Right,
other.
yeah.
There is that.
You know, my rich uncle. You know, I'm just saying.
You're somewhere
nothing-
and you're doing your thing, and then they see you have the talent. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Nothing,
But if he got to where he got to without the rich uncle,
He went
or
with
whatever.
passion. He
Yeah.
had passion.
But that's not
for
what I
he
meant
wanted.
by.
nothing is free.
No, for sure. I get what you're
Okay,
saying. I get
because
what you're
remember,
saying.
it's a combination of three things.
Right.
Right? It's the talent. It's the passion. It's
What was the third one?
I want him to answer.
Because I knew you didn't remember that shit. Because I didn't remember it. I was like,
talent.
Experience.
I know you don't remember because I was like,
Oh, you called him out on it, bro. You
But I
like
was-
looked into his eyes and goes, "We don't remember."
I thought you was better.
But
than
I was
that.
actually going to go off on
I
experience.
thought you was better than that.
Because remember that experience is pain.
We never said that though. We didn't talk.
But
about
it is. Because nothing is free. That's the point
It's
I
not
wanted to
pain.
make.
If it's not pain.
Not
If you're
always.
passionate about it, it's not painful.
Oh, it is.
That means you're enjoying
Painful
it.
is being like the bunch of
No,
no's
no,
you got before
no,
you
no,
get
no,
it.
no, no,
That's
no,
the
no,
painful.
no, 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 no.
Look,
Okay, it doesn't matter whether you're passionate about it.
it.
No,
Doesn't
look,
matter.
look.
Doesn't matter what you're passionate
all the way
about.
this way.
You experience. You pay for that experience.
You got to cut your teeth. I'm
You
with
gotta
Charles.
cut your teeth.
I'm with
No.
Charles.
and you got to pay your dues.
no.
No.
Yes, you got to
No,
pay
no,
your
no,
dues.
no, no.
Yes, you got to
Look,
pay your
if-
dues.
if-
Let me
You
tell you.
pay your dues. You pay your dues for
Your
sure.
what?
You
Your
pay
dues.
your dues.
Okay, cool. You say your
But then,
tools.
but the
But just what it
experience is everything that I can look back at as
That's your experience.
in my
Paying your
craft.
dues is your experience.
right.
I know, but this is what I'm saying.
You gotta have passion to pay
is
your
that
dues, though.
you gotta have passion to carry you through because it ain't gonna be easy.
But what's passion? Define passion.
Well, but passion is caring
Enjoying.
deeply about what it is.
Not
that
just
you do.
caring deeply, enjoying deeply.
But you get a
Come on,
satisfaction.
come on,
Read my mind.
No, it's not
Come on now.
enjoyment.
It is.
Tony.
It's not enjoyment.
If you're not enjoying it, it's
Okay,
not.
hold
It's not
on.
worth
No,
it.
it's
I'm
not.
sorry, I disagree.
Yeah.
It is
'Cause some people would look.
satisfaction.
Some people would look for
Okay,
the pay
when-
over the passion. Like
when-
I
Yeah,
need
it's
a few
different.
When a
dollars.
woman gives
Right.
birth to a child,
Why are we going that for?
Oh well.
it is
Okay.
not. It's not necessarily enjoying the ride. It's the satisfaction in bringing this into the world.
I mean,
The satisfaction is the result, the
tell him.
money and
You're-
all of that.
Tell us, dude.
Some-
But it's. But I get what you're saying.
don't know.
is
Well,
what I'm
no,
telling you.
that's the result.
Hey,
I'm saying.
I was waiting for something.
Okay. I'm
enjoyment.
We're going deep,
I'm
bro.
feeling you.
I
Enjoyment.
feel you though.
Look, no. That's the result. That's
You
the
were trying to get
result.
on Tony good side. That's what he was doing.
Tony's saying that's the result. He's
That's
saying.
exactly what he was doing.
But I like what I like.
I get what he's saying.
I get
What I'm
it.
saying is like you gotta enjoy the thought of birth, or not the thought of birth. The thought of
Never
children.
mind, never mind.
Children.
Somebody
No,
can
no,
try
no.
this.
The thought of children. No. The
Right.
thought of children.
Okay.
You gotta enjoy that thought in order to have a
Satisfaction.
child,
That's how he
right?
went with it. It was like
Satisfaction
But the
that drives you
satisfaction
toward the
doesn't-
goal. And
Satisfaction
satisfaction has to bring you through the pain.
But right, but satisfaction may not want you to do
yeah.
it
Let her
again.
talk about that.
Agreed. Agreed.
So passion is going to make you want to do it.
Exactly.
And continue to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. So remember, we're
Do
talking
you
about
want to
three
continue to have
things.
kids?
When I tell you that everything that I can talk
digress.
about experience
Come on
to
now.
me is scars.
Right.
I have scars to show for the experience that
What's
I've
an
gained.
example of a scar?
Hello. Don't get him started.
You see that?
Losses you may have had, you lost
No.
You want to tell your story about China? Because he got scars for it.
Oh, I got scars. I got
no, don't do that.
Literally
let's
got scars.
get back to Chris.
Let's
get back to Chris real quick.
Yeah, let's go get back to Chris.
You started going to baby making.
Chris is like, take your time, take your time.
I want to know examples of some scars you experienced.
Hello.
Well, okay, so what I'm going to say is, for me, I've had so many great opportunities, and those opportunities are based on the relationships that I've made in my life.
Okay.
And relationships enable a person to be able to find their path, find community, find success, and, you know, build any type of opportunity for a person.
Can I add to that before
yeah.
not to cut you off?
Yeah.
Without the passion, you would never have relationships. Period.
No, 100%. Nope. So, you know, you usually find people because of your passion, and it's because of people that you gain experience. Because people need to put you on.
Right.
If people don't put you on, you're not going to gain experience.
Yep. Right. But how do people put you on?
Because you need to show that you're passionate.
How do you get to showing them
that? You need to be diligent. You need to do your education.
How do you get to showing them
or
that?
Just being around it all the time.
But no. How do you get to show them that?
About it.
How do you get to show them that?
Yeah, how do you find those people that matter?
You're asking these hard-ass questions.
No, it's a hard-ass podcast. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Okay, how do you get there?
Tell them what you talk about, Chris.
You act authentically. You act authentically in everything that you do. You
there you go.
You genuinely apply yourself to the things that you are passionate about.
So that guarantees you an eventual path to somebody who can take you to the next level?
Now this is where I was getting.
Because right now I'm thinking about them.
No guarantees, man.
Exactly.
That he was talking about.
No guarantees.
No, that's what I mean.
That S1?
The S1.
The S1?
The S1. That's kind of like what we. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad.
No.
So, he's trying to get himself some free studio time.
I see what he's doing.
No, I'm following. That's what I'm doing. I'm following.
All right.
No, but really.
Go ahead.
Really what?
I don't even remember the question I asked.
So it's the tequila.
No, I said.
That's rum.
I said.
Is that rum?
The passion alone gets you to the people that you need to meet.
Not always.
No.
Yes.
Because you can be around it all the time. Say, for example, okay, you guys are in this industry. Your children see you doing it every day. They're knowledgeable about their experience now, and they have the talent, but they don't have the passion to do it.
Exactly. But I want to go back to what we talked
around
about.
The same people, and they're getting the opportunity to do
it.
That's a handout too.
No, exactly. She's right. But I want to go back to what we talked about on the first podcast where you and I just had. When you asked me what got you into this, right? For me, it was just a job in the beginning.
Right.
There was no passion. There was no nothing. It was a paycheck. That got me there. It got me there and then helped me realize my passion.
Right.
It helped me realize that my talents, right, in my industry, in business and operations and sales and so on and so forth. But once I was there, I was deep in it. I realized that this is what I want to do personally. This is what I want to be involved in for the rest of my life.
Got it.
I agree.
So just that understanding helped me put everything I had, and I did put everything I had into Calibration. Okay?
Big.
So the Charles and we just went at it. I had my third baby was born.
Hey, you was popping them out.
My third baby was born. I didn't do anything.
It was a
I did a little bit.
It was a big gamble.
My third baby was just born. The same
gambles.
6 months. My third was 6 months old when I said, I'm done with all this. I'm moving in my direction.
Yep.
And I have the right people by my side.
Yep.
That I'm proud to call friends and partners to help me get to where I need to get to. Okay. And I'm going to reciprocate that back to them. Okay. It's not a one-way street.
Right.
If you're gonna put in that effort, you gotta expect something back, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And there's no shortage of that, and that's why I know we selected the right people, the right partners to work together. Because there's no shortage of that,
man.
dude. This guy, this guy. Wait. Let me compliment you real quick. This guy has
these flowers and just be quiet, man.
this guy has been here every step of the way, putting up more than anybody would expect. Okay,
Passion,
out of any individual in the industry.
talented.
Passion, talent, experience, all in one, with a grenade attached to it. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
But
I'm
sorry.
We'll kind of kill all three with that.
But
okay, cool.
But
It's
it's not just all that we talked about, right?
Yeah.
I hinted at risk.
Okay, yeah. So that was a question I was about to ask you. What made you just want to just be like, you know what? This is what I want to do, and how did you decide that you want to pick Charles
Because
over Chris?
I wanted to. I didn't know Chris.
I know. I'm just
Because I would have picked Chris
I'm speaking. You know, because
I want to be the master of my own destiny.
Right.
Okay. And having the right people by my side will allow me to eventually achieve that.
So you got to realize that
I'm not
the
there
right
yet.
person.
Charles is the right person.
Gotcha.
Val's the right person. Henry's the right person. You know, Nate's the right person.
Yep.
Everybody involved in the, from
Shout
the
out to
beginning.
everybody.
Yeah.
Calibration, man.
That they're the right people. So our core founders, right? Take one out, the company fails. Because we all have our competencies.
Right.
We're all good at certain things. You know?
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and name this person's good at that, this person. We're all good at certain
you
things.
You just summed it.
It's
right
that
there.
thing that we talked about.
It's like take the hand, right? And chop off any finger.
I will
It's
not.
not gonna work
Go
the
ahead.
same.
It's not going to work the same.
No.
Right? That's exactly what this was.
That's dope.
There's no other
And
analogy.
we were
Oh, sorry.
assisted in, sometimes life puts you in a position to assist you to make that decision. When I say assist, that is a euphemism for it shoves you in the direction you need to go. And this is a perfect example of that, where the situation and the circumstances was like very, very compelling. No, this is the time for you to take this risk now. Like, it was completely unambiguous to us. It's like,
That's dope.
now.
For you to start a business at 12 years old, I have to figure out, where was your parents at when you was at the school desk at 12?
Look, I'm very fortunate. My parents have been extremely supportive
That's
of
dope.
my endeavors
that works
forever.
too. Support.
You know, I am really grateful that my parents have always supported me and given me that freedom to be a person and to be an individual. And so for that, I'm forever grateful. And
Shout out
They
to your
trusted
parents,
you
man.
and they respected you.
yes,
She got the support, and you got the support and the opportunity that you needed.
yeah.
Shout out to your parents, man, because some
Yeah.
parents don't
Can we
understand
drink to
their
parents?
kids' passion. They
yes.
want to push everything else on them.
Exactly.
do it.
Yeah, but
for them to
let's
do
get
that.
let's get the.
I mean,
let's
what's
get the
real
glasses
interesting
real quick.
is my parents have nothing to do with the entertainment industry whatsoever.
But they believe in you, like you said, they trust you.
Yeah, and so for that, I'm very grateful.
And Charles is gonna have the DM.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
He's like, wait, don't touch my drink.
I'm trying to help.
You want the
Trying to
diamante or
help.
you want the nuclear?
I'll take that. The diamante almost got.
I'll do Diamante.
Shout out to my family.
Diamante tequila.
Right, diamante.
Amazing.
Man.
So if we want to wrap up the story real quick, since you went back to it. So I got real lucky and I found this mentor while I was in high school to teach me how to mix musical theater. Brought me to a beautiful regional theater, taught me how to mic up a stage, how to mic up an orchestra, how to mic up all the actors, how to tune a sound system, how to work with wireless frequency coordination, and how to mix on an analog console. And so basically I was 16 years old, I was DJing on the weekends, I was mixing musical theater during the week, on the weekends, and I was doing this one production, the kids' production of Annie, And after one of
Andy.
the shows,
That's deep.
little,
That's deep.
little redhead orphan,
Yeah, that's
singing
deep.
on stage, Daddy Warbucks,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Andy.
Hard Knock Life.
Yeah, exactly. And so, after one of these shows, this guy comes up to me and was like, "Hey, you did a really great job. Like, it's pretty incredible. How old are you? 15, 16. It sounds great." And he goes, "Have you ever worked in a music studio before?" And because I'm 15, 16, I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, do you want to learn?" And, this is something I wanted to touch on before is you have to say yes to these opportunities.
That's right.
If an opportunity comes along, you have to say yes.
Right.
And you have to say yes, and you do it. And if you figure out that you like it, great. You know to say yes to it again. And if you figure out that you don't like it,
Never say no.
you say no. Learning to say no is a very valuable skill that I think is important for anyone to know.
But you have to say yes before you understand what is good or not good for you.
Yes.
Right. You got to take the opportunity.
You have to take the opportunity.
Yes.
You have to try it. If there's no pay, fuck it.
So
There's no pay.
Right.
But it's that understanding.
You're gaining
game.
something.
Yeah.
You're getting paid in knowledge.
Yeah. So after you do it once, you understand, was this worth it or was it not worth it? Was it worth the experience to do it for no pay?
Right.
If the answer is yes, well, you might do it again. But there's going to be a point of diminishing returns when it comes to not getting paid.
Right.
Right? I'm not saying go take jobs that don't pay, but I'm saying go take jobs that will further enhance your experience
And also create opportunities for you
and
too.
create more opportunities in the
room,
future.
Put you at the table.
Put you at
Know
the
your
table.
worth
Yep.
is all I'm saying. Know
Yeah.
your worth. Define your worth. But also don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Understand where you are. Really understand where you are. Everybody thinks, "Oh my God, I'm the best this, I'm the best that." Are you though?
But you can always learn and more knowledge.
I'm always like that.
Ask
I'm
somebody
always
else.
like
Ask
that.
somebody that doesn't know you. Ask somebody that's going to tell you to your face, "No, that's bullshit. What you're doing is crap."
Yeah. Do you ever see the...
Has anyone told you that? That
Me?
what you guys are doing in the very beginning? Did they say?
Yeah, they told us we were crazy. They told us we were crazy for doing what we're doing.
I'm sorry.
But that's before listening to the product.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of people where what you're talking about is, I call the American Idol audition syndrome, right? Where the people have an idea that they're great, not so much.
Yeah.
You need to be able to bring that talent to the
Right.
table. You need to be able to perform at that level.
Right.
That's where the experience came in. Right?
That's where the experience comes in.
Right.
It's where the talent comes in. And what you're saying is the same thing. It's like the people that told us, there are people, and I remember this specific example of what you're talking about. It's like, well, we wish you all the luck, but this is a really crowded market.
So what? It's a big
And
branch of bread.
it's like, are you guys going to be able to do it?
These
It's
are
like,
investors.
look, this is what
No.
we...
No, this is people that, that should've
People
opened
in the
their mouth.
industry.
But they open their mouth for a reason, and that's motivation.
But they open them.
Yeah.
But
Exactly,
they open their
motivation.
mouth, and we were able to answer them with confidence. No, this is what we do for a living. This is
Right.
we're not amateurs here. Okay, and so we're going to bring a product to the market that is at the level it needs to be, and
Right.
it's what we did.
Right.
And the history shows that it was received well.
I just like the storylines of.
And now they're one of our dealers, by the way.
I like the storyline of like successful stories. Like I love the fact that you started at 12 or younger, and then you got to where you are now, and you're continuously doing it because it's a passion. Of course, from going from a 9 to 5 to making it into your actual business,
Yep.
is crazy too.
Yeah.
I actually been thinking about doing that too on another level. But I think that's dope too. So to turn a 9 to 5 into a passion in the business is fire.
Here's I want to set a
scary.
misconception
Mm-hmm.
aside. Okay. You hear a lot. Everybody can do it. Everybody can't do it.
No.
Everybody can't
Hell
do
no.
it. I'm not saying you shouldn't try it. I'm saying first, before you try it, understand yourself.
Right.
Understand what you're capable of, and the things you want to achieve. Put it down on paper, or at least have an idea of what you want to achieve.
Right.
Before you start tackling these obstacles, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You're going to come across a bunch of obstacles, things you never even thought about if you haven't done it before. We came across a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's
like, okay, it's like, yeah, we can make a speaker, great, but what about
Great.
regulatory? What about each country's regulatory?
Yep.
What about all these rules and regulations
Yep.
in different regions, in different countries,
What
in
about
different
getting
cities, and
Brand name.
brand name and all that, and
How did you come up with Calibration?
Oh.
California.
Oh shit!
What? Right now? Really?
Oh, no, my bad. My bad.
But I'm surprised that
We
wasn't
talked
taken.
about that too. I think.
How did you get that trademark? If no one else had the
No.
Cali audio?
Not with a K.
Not with a K.
Okay. Okay.
Boom. Not just playing. But yeah, let's take a shot, man.
I will tell you,
Because you working
in
9 to
China they
5.
did.
What you mean? They had one in China?
They prevented us from using our name in China. Cali Audio.
It wasn't exactly Cali, it was Cali something.
Something. But China has these weird rules about
How
if it has
sound.
4 letters or 3 letters, something like that, the similar, then you can't use it.
Right.
Well, shit.
So this year, right? This year?
This year.
This year, we,
Oh, we got an announcement. This announcement,
overcame that.
right? You got this announcement?
Yeah. yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
This
go ahead.
year we overcame that, and now we're able to sell in China with the Cali Audio name.
Boom.
So,
For a while we had to be K&L.
Yeah.
K&L.
how long?
Yeah. Well, but it's to John's point
5
about
years.
how do you react to these pushbacks?
Right.
Because you're always going to get
6
these
years, sorry.
pushbacks. You're going to always encounter these obstacles, and how do you get around the obstacles? The obstacle was you can't use your brand name. So what do? So we went with K&L. And we continue to work at it.
Do you not sell in China, or do you figure out an alternative?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we figured out an alternative
Now
until
you
we
guys
have
can
our
use the
brand
name
name.
Cali Audio in China.
Now we can.
That's lit.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's dope.
And there's not a few reviews of our product in China right now. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a lot more.
That's going to expand the business, though, for sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was about to end it with a shot, you know.
Let's do it.
We done already bent a hole in that damn bottle, so we might as well keep going with it. Chris, I appreciate you for coming, man.
Yeah,
I
thanks for
didn't think
having
you was
me.
going to show up, man. I thought you was going to be like, man, fuck that pot.
No, when I say I'm gonna be somewhere, I'll be somewhere.
That's right.
Good man. John always there. Charles, you my man. My guy. Every time I see you, I'm excited to see you to talk about all of the crazy inventions. And Tony, I'm always happy to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you,
Thank
Tony.
you.
Tony.
Can we get one right here real quick?
Drinks are great. Yeah, let's do it.
What's going on?
You already know what's up. You want to go ahead and do it?
Do it.
No, you got you do it.
I'm not above you.
Oh, there we go, John.
I'm not below
There we
you.
go,
Right.
though.
I'm right there with you.
Booyah.
That's right.
I already know.
And he remembered it, too.
I already know.
Cheers.
And you already know where to find everything. OpenBarPodcast.com for everything. Cali Audio,
.com.
Diamante, Dore Vodka, Interstate. Everything is on the website.
Had drinks by Tony.
Had Drink by Tony, Black Coffee Entertainment, all of it.
That's
You
right.
go, you know what I'm saying? Go to the website. Cali Audio. John, tell them, you know.
CaliAudio.com. Instagram at CaliAudio. Nothing else matters.
Nothing.
Avid.
Avid.com, come on.
Mr. Avid.
Avid.com, Avid, Pro Tools, anything you need to be able to process your audio in a beautiful digital audio workstation, Pro Tools.
Boom.
That's right.
Hey, we gotta do that Backyard Barbecue podcast.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Coffee, you up for that? We up for it, so
All
we
right.
good. We good. We got
Oh my
In
God.
a couple of
That'd be
weeks.
dope.
You wait until
yeah.
you taste
I think
some of the
I'm kidding.
barbecue.
Couple of weeks.
We gotta do it.
What?
We'll do it.
2-3 weeks. It'll be done. It'll be done in 3 weeks.
I'm gonna miss it because I'm in
At
China.
most.
All right,
At
we
most.
We good.
Yeah.
Trying to get it
And
before
I'm
we go to
sorry,
China.
you can't really
I like
mix
this one. This was like a little mix of everything.
You can't mix this. This is like,
You
gotta
can.
get
You
that
did it
straight.
last time.
no, I'm
Conversation never